Hello, welcome to this Tango Nights recap for our Mackin event, which is Cardiff, and it's our Tango in a Day on the 13th of September. So, usual format, 4 workshops, covering going from the basics of Tango up. So we start off with Tango posture. So we start off with Tango posture, leaning forward, getting a flex in the knee. With our embrace, we can either be close when there's contact in the chest area or open when there's space between us. Left hand comes to the side and the follower's hand rests on top. We're not gripping, elbows facing down, and they're trying to keep them in the middle of the embrace. I'm looking over my follower's right shoulder, my hands coming around the follower's back on her shoulder blades as far around as is comfortable, but never under the armpits. The follower is either looking over my right shoulder or looking at my chest, and her left arm is like mine, coming around my shoulders as far around as is comfortable. We start off with the balanceo, so rocking from side to side, come into a pause on one foot, which defines the free leg, and wherever my chest goes is where that free leg is going to go. So if my chest goes forward, the free leg projects backwards from the rib cage, open up on the inside ball of the foot, giving me space to walk into, so we can walk on steady beats, we can speed up, we can slow things down, we can put more drive and more sink to the leg to take bigger steps, or we can take smaller steps. We can add pauses in, rock steps by transferring the weight forward and backwards, which again can be quick or slow. And we can do side steps by coming to a pause and then taking the side step, rebalancing and taking another side step, or just walking out, or coming back from where we came from. We also looked at the outside system of walking, so from a side step, twisting our chest towards each other, so I'm twisting my chest to the right, walking outside my follower and then to come back in line, either taking a side step to the right or drifting back in line with a diagonal step from the left foot. And then we finish off workshop 1 with a classic shoeshine by stepping to the left, sinking down, putting the foot in and then lifting the chest, which causes the follower to close her feet together, finding my foot in the way and then bringing it up to shine. And up the amount she comes up is up to her. In workshop 2, we looked at heroes. So we did some exercises just getting used to the leader going around and the follower forward stepping, pivoting, and then going into the side step. And then another exercise where we replace the forward step with a back pivot and back step, which allowed us then to go into the usual hero pattern of stepping to the side, opening up the chest and the hip, which allows the follower to step through on a forward step, arching her foot and chest towards the leader turning away from her, so she's trying to catch up, taking a side step around the leader, and then the leader helping her pivot backwards by keeping my hips with her, but twisting my chest to the left, which causes her to pivot backwards and then take a back step into the next side. And we did that on both going clockwise and anti-clockwise. We then looked at how to change between going clockwise and anti-clockwise by either just stopping the hero at any point within the hero and then reversing the motion, or by going into forward ochos by pivoting the follower when she's on the forward step phase. So here she's on the forward step phase, pivoting all the way around 180 degrees. You can come back with other forward ochos and walk out. And then finally we looked at lapisses and enrosques for leaders. So from my side step, if I sweep my left foot around and behind my right, I end up in this back cross, which I can enrosque out. And we can do our heroes, so it's a way of 2. In workshop 3, we actually built up a little routine to incorporate Boleos, Shoeshines, Paradas and Ganchos. So we started off by doing back circular Boleos by stepping to the left, twisting the follower to the left, and then bring her back. So I'm rebounding the chest back and through, and I'm over twisting her to bring her back in front. These can either stay low or they can come up. Or in the case of the one in front, you can come in front depending on how you want to stylize them out. From these Boleos, I'm going to twist my chest to the left to lead the follower out, as if I'm going to be doing a hero. I'm going to close my feet together and then slide my left foot so it makes contact with the follower's left foot so she can pivot onto my leg. This is a parada, so it's a block, so it's important that we have made contact with the foot here, otherwise she will trip over. From here, she's got the option to do shoeshines, making sure the knee is on the opposite side of my leg to her foot, or we can do PKs where she taps. I can then take her over by twisting my chest to the right and finally finishing with a gancho by twisting my chest back to the left, arching my foot, so going up onto the ball of the foot, and the follower is taking her leg backwards and only hooking when it can travel no more. And then to come out of this, I can twist my chest to the right, which will bring her out, and we can walk out again. And then finally, in the last workshop, we looked at the Milonga, so we talked about the different rhythms within tango music and the different types of tango music throughout today and how it's structured in Milongas. So we started off with a basic box, which was back on the right, side to the left, 2 steps forward, step to the right and change weight. We talked about changing the speed, so we can go up onto the balls feet to make everything quick, or we can slow bits down, speed bits up, depending on how you want to interpret what rhythms are in the music. We then modified it by adding more side steps, with the ones to the right making them go around in a circle. We added rock steps, which can go as well around in a circle, but can also go up and down. We looked at adding traspes by stepping to the side and then bringing the weight back again, so these are fake steps on either side. And finally, we looked at breaking the box by basically doing a grapevine. So from our back step side, we're going forward, and now we're adding a side here, ready to go into our back step side, forward side, or by going back, side, forward, forward, side, close, and then go straight into another forward step. So we're cutting out that back and initial side. And then finally we just said play around with putting Ochos and Giros in and seeing how you interpret those to the music. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in another video very soon.